Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's right on target. At the 45, on his way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game.
Touchdown, MTSU! Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a connection. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Hey. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the 1st quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Wants to throw on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. What a grab and go for the score. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Going to take a shot at this DB. Fires it into traffic and is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll fire to his right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Comes out throwing on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Offense in the hurry up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gonna let it fly. He caught it. Takes it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He's going to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's caught downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
Down at the 18, and the Middle Tennessee offense will take over.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
He's back to throw on second down. On the run, fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Right back to it. Tackle is made after the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Hand off from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown! The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Quarterback checking off. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. The toss sweep to the right. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's
going for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been
trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They go right back to him. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. The throw. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, MTSU! And the pummeling has started. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This is like a... Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
17-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He makes the connection. And the ball slipped out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes the grab. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play.
Unleashes one deep. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's got it. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. Defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.